part, I'm going to show you how to replace the original tuners that came with this guitar and install the Harley Benton locking tuners. The great thing about these locking tuners is you don't have to pre-drill any holes. They just basically go straight in where the other ones went in. What I am going to mention as well is that there is a washer missing from this one, but that was my fault because when I opened the packet, everything just went flying. So when you do open these, be careful because they will just go everywhere. But the lucky thing is that this guitar has already got black washers on them, so I don't really need to do much with them. So let's move on to removing them. So what you're going to need is a 10mm socket driver, but lucky enough for me, I've got this MusicNomadCare screwdriver and it's got a 10mm socket on there already. So all you need to do is just put it over the top, hold on to the neck. They can be a bit stiff, so watch out with that. But you just remove that. There you go, take that out. And just put that to one side, then move on to the next one. This one was a bit stiffer. And that one comes straight out. So I'm just going to speed this up now. And now that you've got those removed, yep, I've got 6 there. Okay. Now what you're going to do is you're going to flip it over, but I've got an old pick here. Someone suggested in my last video an easier way of removing the washers without sort of scratching the guitar. And if you just get a pick and just put it underneath, and that'll come straight out. So I'll get those removed as well, because you don't want those flying everywhere like that. There we go. Now that they're removed, I'm going to turn the guitar over. You can see that there. And what you've got is these tiny little screws here that hold them in. So all you're going to want to do is grab the screwdriver and just unscrew them. Be careful not to damage your guitar like I almost did. Okay, I've just lost that screw. Okay, so once they're all removed, you can take the tuners out now. Or machine heads, whichever way you want to, whatever you want to call them. Put those to one side. And now you're going to grab these tuners. And as you can see, they're pretty much exactly the same on the back, apart from it's got the locking mechanism there in this one. Oh, let me see if I can bring that closer to you guys. Helpful if you can see it. That one's got the locking mechanism on it, as you can see there. And that one hasn't. That's really the only difference that I can tell. So you just want to pop those on. And the great thing is as I say, there's no more drilling holes or anything to fit these in. And they fit in quite snug as well, which is nice. These also do come with screws. The last guitar I did was the T20 and the screws seem to be quite small compared to the holes that are drilled already in there. So if need be, we can use the old screws. But let's see if these will fit. Right, tuner number 1. Yep, that seems to fit fine. As you can see, I've already scratched the guitar a little bit. But yep, that fits in fine. So let's move on to the others. Great thing I've just found out about this screwdriver as well is that it's magnetic. So you can just pop the screw on and screw it in. Okay, so that screw seemed a bit small for that hole, so we're just going to use one of the original ones. And there you go. So if you are having trouble, you can use the existing screws. I think from now on I'm just going to use the original screws because they just seem to fit better. Perfect, there we are, that's them all screwed in now. You can see there. And let's move on to the next part. So you want to flip it round. So what you're going to want to do is grab the new ones. I think you can use the old ones if you wanted to. Yeah, you can use the old ones, but I'm just going to use the new ones for this video. So washer in first. So you've got the washer there. put that part in. So it looks like that. And you just pop that in there. First of all, tighten it up by hand. Then once that's in, put that down. Tighten that up. Then move on to the next one. There is no specific order for these. They all fit exactly the same. So once that's in there, I can use the socket driver. Now I'm going to show you with this one here, because this is the one without the, this is the one with the lost washer. I'm just going to pop that on there, like that, so you can see that. That fits exactly the same. So there's no problems using that if you lose any of them, like I did. There we go. Move on to the rest. That's it. And then if you just get the original box, pop the old tuners in. And there we have it. So it's always handy to keep onto tuners like this if you want to do any sort of future projects. I've lost a few bits anyway, so I'll keep these for future projects. I've put the old screws, no, these are the newer ones that I didn't use. I've put them back in the bag. And you can pop that just in the side of this box, just in there, so like that. Now you've got those there. This is the original sort of bag that it came in, and there you have it. You can keep those for, say, a rainy day if you've got a project and you've got some bits missing, or if you've got any other guitars and you need a couple of bits. These will always be handy to keep a hold of. So there we have it, as easy as that. That is how you install the Harley Benton 6-in-line black locking tuners. If you've got any questions, leave them down in the comment section for me and I will answer them to the best of my ability, and I'll see you in the next video.